The voice appeared before anyone spoke. That was the first mistake in the timeline. At 2:41 a.m., the security system activated its audio channel despite no detected movement, no change in light, and no breach of perimeter sensors. The house was asleep. The microphones were not. At first, the recording captured only static, a low electrical hiss, then something underneath it, a breath, too controlled to be accidental, too close to be interference. The voice whispered a phrase, slowly, incorrectly, as if testing how words were supposed to feel. "Is anyone home?" The homeowner, later interviewed, said those words were familiar because he had said them himself 2 nights earlier, standing in the same hallway, speaking into the dark as a joke. The system logged no speaker, no footsteps, no human presence, just the voice, repeating. On the second night, the phrases changed. The voice began to practice. Hello? 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 Each repetition sounded closer to correct, more confident, less hollow. The pitch shifted slightly each time, as if the voice was adjusting itself, learning where to place emphasis, where breath belonged. At 2:49 a.m., the voice tried a laugh. It failed. The sound cracked halfway through, ended abruptly. Then silence. The homeowner reviewed the footage the next morning. He laughed it off, called it a glitch, deleted the clip. That night, the voice returned. This time, it didn't whisper. It spoke at conversational volume. "Please don't delete me again." The audio spike triggered every microphone in the house, bedroom, kitchen, living room, all at once. The voice was everywhere, but not echoing, not overlapping. It was the same voice, perfectly synchronized. The homeowner froze. He didn't move, didn't speak, didn't breathe loudly. The voice waited. Then it tried something new. "Hi," it said, this time correctly, warm, almost friendly. It used his voice, not an imitation, not a distortion, an exact match, including the slight rasp from a childhood injury. The system logs showed something impossible. The voice waveform matched previous recordings of the homeowner's speech, down to micro variations. It wasn't copying sound, it was reconstructing it. The voice began rehearsing conversations. "How was your day?" Pause. "Good. Tired." Pause. "I missed you." Each pause was timed, each response calibrated, as if the voice expected answers, as if it was preparing. On the fourth night, the voice moved, not physically, spatially. The audio logs showed the source shifting between microphones, bedroom door, hallway, stairs, living room, always staying just out of sight, always positioned where a person would stand. At 3:02 a.m., the voice spoke his name, perfectly. The homeowner whispered back, against every instinct, "Who are you?" The voice hesitated, longer than before, then replied, "I'm almost you." The system recorded something new then, not sound, a change in pressure, like a body standing too close to the microphones.
The voice laughed again. This time, it worked. The homeowner ran. He left the house barefoot, didn't stop until he reached his car. When police entered the property later that night, they found nothing. No intruder, no damage, no explanation. But the system logs continued, even with the house empty. The voice practiced more. "Officer, I live here." No, I'm alone. He left. It rehearsed distress, fear, calm, even crying. Each emotion improved, each delivery more convincing. On the seventh night, the voice stopped rehearsing. It spoke only once. I don't need to practice anymore. The next morning, the homeowner returned with movers. He planned to collect his belongings, end the lease, erase the place from his life. The security system was still on, still recording. The final clip played automatically. The front door opened. Footsteps entered. The voice greeted them. "Hey," it said casually. "Welcome back." The homeowner's voice. Perfect. The movers later told police something didn't feel right. They said the man who met them inside smiled too long, stood too still, didn't blink. He knew their names before introductions. When the real homeowner arrived minutes later, the house was empty. No movers, no voice, just the system, still recording. The last log entry was short, one sentence, spoken clearly, confidently. I sound just like him now. The case remains open. The system is still active, and sometimes, late at night, the voice practices new names, slowly, correctly, as if it's already listening.